Hello everyone, welcome to Shanta Lakshmi IAS. In this video, let us discuss about the recent news, that is GST on pre-packaged commodities. So what is the news? The Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs said the single packages of food items like cereals, pulses and flour, which is weighing up to 25 kg or 25 liter, will be considered as pre-packaged and labeled and liable to be 5% GST. So that's why these pre-packaged commodities are in news. So what are these pre-packaged commodities mean? This pre-packaged commodity would mean a commodity which without the purchaser being present is placed in a package of whatever nature, whether sealed or not, so that the product contained therein as a predetermined quantity. So the commodity without the presence of purchaser or consumer is placed in a package, whichever nature it is sealed or not, and with a predetermined quantity. So that commodity is known as pre-packaged commodity. And according to this Legal Metrology Act 2009, in the context of food items such as pulses, cereals, rice, wheat flour, etc., the supply of specified pre-packaged food items will fall within this Legal Metrology Act 2019. And if such pre-packaged and label packaged contains a quantity up to 25 kilograms or 25 liter, these will attract the 5% GST. If the pre-packaged commodity is up to 25 kg or 25 liter, these will come under this Legal Metrology Act 2009 and these will attract this 5% GST. If single package of these food items like cereals, pulses, etc., where the quantity of more than 25 kg or 25 liter would not fall in the category of pre-packaged and label commodity, and these would not attract this GST. If the quantity is up to 25 kg or 25 liters, then it will attract the 5% of GST. If the quantity is more than 25 kg or 25 liter, so then there will be no GST. This according to the Legal Metrology Act 2009. Now, what is this Legal Metrology Act 2009? The Act is regulated and administered by the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. This Act aims to establish and enforce standards of weights and measures and regulate trade and commerce in weights and measures and other goods which are sold or distributed by weight and measures. So this Act aims to establish and enforce standards of weights and measures and regulate trade and commerce. And this pre-packaged food commodities comes under this Legal Metrology Packaged Commodities Rules 2011, which are primarily intended to ensure that the consumers are able to make informed choices by being informed of the essential declarations on the pre-packaged commodities. So this Legal Metrology Act 2009 come up with the Legal Metrology Packaged Commodity Rules 2011 to ensure the consumers to be informed about the declarations of the pre-packaged commodities. So this is all about this Legal Metrology Act 2009. Now, what is this GST is all about? Goods and Services Tax. The context we are discussing about this pre-packaged commodities is GST, right? There is 5% GST on these pre-packaged commodities which are weighing up to 25 kg or 25 liter, right? This GST has added in 2016 through the 101st Constitution Amendment Act, and it is an indirect tax and a value added tax levied on most goods and services which is sold for domestic consumption. GST is paid by the consumers, but it is remitted to the government by the businesses selling the goods and services. And what are the characteristics of this GST? It is applicable on supply side and it is a destination based taxation. We the consumers are paying the GST, right? So it is a destination based taxation and the GST rates are to be mutually decided by the GST Council, which consists of center and states. And there exist multiple rates for GST like 5%, 12%, 18%, etc. So what are the characteristics? Applies on supply side, destination based taxation, rates are mutually decided, and multiple rates, existence of multiple rates. So now we'll deal with this GST Council. Article 279A of Constitution tells that GST Council is to be formed by the President. So who forms this GST Council? According to Article 279 of the Constitution, President forms this GST Council to administer and govern this GST. And who is the chairman of this council? Union Finance Minister is the chairman. And who are the members of this council? Ministers nominated by the state governments are its members. And the council is divided in such a way that the center will have 1/3 voting power and the states will have 2/3 voting power. This is important. Centers have 1/3 voting power and the states have 2/3 voting power. And the decision is taken by the 3/4 of majority. If any tax rates are to be altered, 3/4 majority is needed in the GST Council. So, Article 279A, President forms, chaired by Union Finance Minister. Center has 1/3 voting power, states have 2/3 voting power, the majority is 3/4. With this, we'll end this session here. If you like, please like and share. Thank you.